The Pentagon is launching a brand new way to report UFOs. It's an online form which allows government employees or service members to share any information they have on government activity related to UFOs. It's the latest addition to the Pentagon's website, dubbed the one-stop shop for public records on unidentified phenomena. NBC News Pentagon correspondent Courtney Kuby joins us now with more. I think, Courtney, a few years ago, the fact that we'd be talking about this with the Pentagon would have been hard to fathom. But tell us about this new online tool, what type of information can be reported here, and how it's different from other ways of reporting UFO sightings.
Yeah, Joe, you make an excellent point. This is almost becoming more mainstream, this talk of what the military, the Pentagon, the U.S. government calls UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. Now, this new reporting structure, it's a website, is only for U.S. government employees, current and former U.S. government contractors, former and current service members. And the idea is these are people who claim to have some knowledge of U.S. government or government programs that may have involved some sort of unidentified aerial phenomena. This is a much more coordinated and a coordinated way for these employees, these people, former and current, to put together information that then the U.S. government will look into. It includes their contact information. They have to have verification that they have, in fact, worked for the U.S. government at some point and may have this level of knowledge. And the idea here is they're trying to essentially create a database of all of these things and then look not only at current potential UAPs, but they're looking back as far as about 80 years, back to the 1940s, to see if they can establish any kind of a historical precedence for any kind of a UAP program within the U.S. government, Joe.
So a reminder, the Pentagon has what's called the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, and that office reported in October they've received more than 800 total reports of unidentified phenomena. What have we learned so far?
Yeah, we've learned once again that the Pentagon finds something like UFOs and finds a really confusing name for the office, right? So that we have to call it an acronym. But in this case, we've learned, frankly, in two words, very little about what any of those unidentified phenomena are. We do know that the U.S. is looking into them. They're trying to verify every single claim. I know, according to officials, that many of them, candidly, just have not been verified. But they're not only looking to verify, but they're looking to declassify as much as they can. We may even get, in the coming weeks or months, more information about some of those historical programs that may have existed from people who claim that they were a part of them, Joe.
And I want to say it again, the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, the head of it, is preparing to release, quote, a lot of new material. What exactly can we expect going forward?
Yeah, so if you go on this website, which is actually relatively new, and I should say this is all congressionally mandated, right? So Congress started looking into this a couple of years ago. I mean, candidly led by the intelligence community. The Department of DNI put out the first report on this almost 3 years ago now. And so there has been a real push in the U.S. government to try to figure out what some of these videos and these claims from people are of really unexplained flying objects, videos, firsthand accounts. The idea here, though, is now it's all going to live on this one database, and the hope is that they will start releasing more videos, some testimonials, historical documents, that we may get a better sense. Now, I also should say, I don't think that people should hear or listen to this and say, well, we're going to start learning about alien life. The vast majority of these things that we have learned about have actually been weather balloons, strange phenomena dealing with light refracting off of various parts of the atmosphere. But the hope is that we will learn a little bit more about maybe some government programs, U.S. or others, and that might give us a sense of some of these other historical sightings, Joe.
Whatever you call them, UFOs, UAPs, ET, it's fascinating stuff. All right, Courtney Kuby, thank you so much.